Strong words there. They're fighting words.
As are.
You hear the crowd for Super Dragon, Eric. You can tell who the fans want to see take this first round.
Oh, absolutely. Super Dragon, a veteran here. Talk about a way to start it off. Now that's what I would truly call a suicide dive, John.
Chris Bosh there, his adrenaline must be pumping. He tried to hit that top rope. It looked like he slipped, Eric.
He must have watched the last couple of Best of the Best and realized what the fans here paid to see, John.
That's what he's got to do, try to catch Dragon off guard. Dragon recoups now.
He's going for the Psycho Driver. Chris Bosh, middle of the back of the knee. Super Dragon, John, 0-2 in singles matches, 1-0 in three-way matches, 1-0 in four-way matches, and 2-2 in tag matches here in Combat Zone Wrestling, John, where Chris Bosh making his debut 0-0.
Bosh hit him with that right hand, staggered him into that corner.
But John, you got to wonder how much that took out of him early on. And what a pace they set. Super Dragon from the back. And John, what a pace they are setting for the guys in the back that are following them next. How would you like to go on after these two?
Oh, he missed.
Super Dragon, of course, a guy, John, like Chris Bosh, who made his debut in CZW out of Best of the Best, which was at Best of the Best 2002.
Satellite head scissors there by Bosh, taking Dragon right over on that concrete floor.
And Super Dragon has plenty of issues here in Combat Zone Wrestling right now. He's got issues with Kevin Steen, he's got issues with B-Boy, but he really has to focus tonight on Best of the Best in order to come out victorious, John.
Yes, me right now, he's got issues with Chris Bosh, who just stomped him.
Look at Bosh's chest, John.
Stomped him twice.
Looks like a grapefruit.
Knocking the wind right out of Dragon while he's down. This is his chance.
Our referee, D. Edwards, also making his debut at Best of the Best. Talk about pressure, John. Chris Bosh has him in kind of like a chicken wing, almost like a cross-faced chicken wing in a way. But John, again, it's open weight tonight for the first time in the history of the tournament. And that kind of an advantage has to go to a guy, I would say, like a Chris Hero, who has wrestled junior heavyweight and heavyweight matches. Guys like B-Boy, who have wrestled junior heavyweight and heavyweight matches. Those are the kind of guys that will have a true advantage tonight in the tournament.
Super Dragon now fighting back. Oh, big chop. Another chop there by Dragon. Shoots him across.
Rolls through, almost like a combo kick there.
He caught him.
And that half crab. He's going to sit down and he's putting all the pressure on the knee ligaments right there. Dragon could tap.
And you're right, Eric. You would think that this year the favorite would go into guys like Hero,
right,
and Claudio, and Super Dragon, and B-Boy.
Yeah.
Traditionally junior heavyweight championship tournament, but not anymore.
You're absolutely correct, John. And John, interestingly enough as well, I'd like to point out this is the first year where we only have one winner repeating in the tournament. Well, the first year since 2003 where we have one winner who is repeating in the tournament. That's B-Boy. Last year's winner, Sanjay Dutt, unable to compete due to commitments overseas. So tonight, John, B-Boy, the only repeat winner in the tournament.
I don't know, B-Boy might make history here tonight.
Yeah.
I think he might take it, Eric.
Nobody's ever won twice, John. Success is a scary thing, John. Some people can embrace success while others crumble under success.
Dragon right now in a lot of trouble. That big uppercut there.
Shoots him in, reversal. Goes downtown. Down to the Hey 99ers.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. You lose here, you're eliminated.
Absolutely, John. And this is quite different, John, from past years where in the past we had those three-way matches that open up the tournament. So this, much more difficult to go in on a one-on-one situation than in a three-way dance.
Dragon there with great presence of mind to throw that leg on that second rope, breaking up that count. This match continues. Chris Bosh here he might be making a mistake. He's taking too much time.
Yeah, Super Dragon in his first Best of the Best in 2002, him and B-Boy wound up advancing, defeating Nick Burke in the opening round, John. Super Dragon, of course, went down to B-Boy immediately following.
Ow! You can hear those chops
all the way
back
up in California.
Shoots him in.
What are they, forearms? Oh. Talk about the impact of that move. Here comes Dragon. Tope. What a poetic tope. The way that he knocked him down. Took him out with the forearm.
Took him right out. Now both men down on that floor.
Super Dragon, the kind of wrestler, John, that can go in there and wrestle the junior heavyweight, fast-paced, high-flying like we just saw, but also can go in there and strong style with you. He can chop you, he can forearm you, and right there we saw him combine the best two elements of his game with that forearm / tope.
Rolls Bosh back now in. Dragon stalking him.
Chris Bosh has seen a lot of time on the floor tonight already, John. What did you say?
I think that took a lot out of him earlier on in the opening of this matchup when he tried to run right up on Super Dragon. He appeared to slip off that top rope, hit the floor real hard. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Could this be it? Not this.
I think it is.
Oh, no, not this.
I think he's about to stop a hole right through the canvas. And he sure did.
That's got to be it.
These fans love him, John.
Dragon just delivered that curb stomp.
Dragon going up top. Could finish him off right now. Cannonball senton. Square on the mark. Dean Edwards. He got it up.
So close.
Missing the sky twister. Bosh up with that clothesline right into the back of the knee. Hooks the leg. Could get him though.
Wow, that was innovative there. Clothesline right into a backbreaker right over the knee.
Absolutely.
Taking the wind right out of Dragon. Picking up that momentum. But he's got to stay on top of him.
Listen to these fans, John. It's all about best of the best tonight. Chris Bosh going up top, looking to make a name for himself. And John, this is the place to do it. What a splash. Not enough. And John, we've always said, make yourself a superstar, best of the best. This is the place to do it. So many guys have come through best of the best, and they leave there at another level. They are at an elite level previous to where they had been before entering best of the best. Backdrop driver. We'll talk about some of those names throughout the night. Runner is back again. Hooks the leg. That's got to be it.
Dragon's had his back worked on this whole match.
But John, guys like B-Boy, Sanjay Dutt, Trent Acid, the Amazing Red, the Maximo Brothers, Minoru Fujita, Nick Burke, Jody Fleisch, Johnny Storm.
The Briscoes.
The Briscoe Brothers. There you go. Now you're talking, buddy. The Winger. All of those guys came into the tournament on one level and left best of the best at an elite level of competition that they have never seen in their entire careers.
Dragon now trying to fight back. Bosh hammering away with those right hands. Staggering Dragon.
Listen to the fans getting behind him, yelling, Bosh, Bosh. Super Dragon. That forearm.
Ran right into that forearm.
Springboard spinning heel kick to the back. He's got him down. Dean Edwards, no.
Oh, Dragon hangs on. Oh.
You're going to be kidding me. Not enough. Not enough. That Dragon suplex, not enough. At a Super Dragon.
Picked up a 2 count there, both men down. This is only the first round.
John, I'm putting you on the spot right now. Who are you picking tonight for best of the best?
You want me to pick the winner?
I do.
All right, I picked the winner.
Go ahead.
I did.
Who?
The winner.
Who?
I don't know, Eric. I think B-Boy's going to make history here tonight and win it for the second time.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get back to that. We'll get back to that. Chris Bosh now putting the brakes on Super Dragon. Bosh now up. Battling it out. Fighting for supremacy up top. Super Dragon going for a power bomb. Oh no! Tiger Driver!
That's
Super
it!
Dragon victorious! had John since the first Best of the Best, and Mark Briscoe did that to his brother.
That's it. Super Dragon advances, Eric, but he took a physical beating in this first round matchup.
But the key is, John, he will have the longest time to rest out of anybody in the tournament tonight, and that could be crucial.